At the edge of the countryside, hidden behind a veil of fog, there stood a house. A mansion built of stone and sorrow. Its windows were shut tight, its doors sealed, as if the world outside had long since been forgotten. Inside, a widow lived with her 2 children. They had survived the war, but survival had taken everything from them. The laughter of the children was gone, replaced by whispers of fear, and the mother, she carried grief like a chain around her neck. The children could not bear the sunlight. The mother claimed it would make them sick, so the house was always cloaked in shadow. Every curtain was drawn, every door locked, every corner watched in silence. The mother told them it was for their protection, but deep in her heart she felt the truth. The house was not protecting them. The house was hiding them. At night, the silence grew heavy. It was then that the sounds began. The groan of old floorboards beneath invisible steps. The slam of doors that no one had touched. And voices, soft at first, like the wind, then sharper, clearer, calling her children by name. The daughter began to change. She sat alone for hours, sketching pale figures with hollow eyes. When asked who they were, she whispered, "The others." She claimed they lived inside the house with them, that they watched, that they whispered, that they waited. The mother's heart filled with dread. She ripped the drawings from her daughter's hands and tore them to shreds. "No," she said, "there is no one else. This house belongs to us." But her hands trembled as she spoke and her tears betrayed her, because she too had begun to feel their presence. Days passed, but the shadows never left. The whispers grew bolder, the footsteps heavier. The mother prayed, but the silence of heaven was deafening. She searched for answers, but each answer only led her deeper into fear, and then the truth revealed itself. In a dark parlor, by the light of dying candles, the family saw strangers gathered at a table. The strangers spoke in hushed voices. "They don't know," one said. "They don't know they're already dead." The words struck like a knife. The mother clutched her children, her cries echoing through the walls. It was then she understood. They were not the haunted, they were the ghosts. Bound by grief, they had lingered, unwilling to let go, unable to move on. Shadows of sorrow trapped within the house. Every prayer, every scream, every tear had chained them tighter to the world they no longer belonged to. And so they remained, the mother clutching her children, the children clinging to their mother, forever caught in that endless night. Even now, some say the house still breathes, that if you walk its halls, you will hear soft weeping. If you stand by the locked doors, you will feel hands pulling at the latch. And if you listen closely, you will hear the mother's voice, broken and trembling. Shadows do not leave, shadows stay, and we are shadows now.